things. First, we're gonna do a book review, and then I've been getting a bunch of questions on my makeup. It looks a little different than it normally does. I've switched up my routine, so I'm gonna show you that as well, because if you know, this page is dedicated to everything. We're literally gonna review everything that we do. So first things first, you might have saw my earlier post. We went to Barnes and Nobles. It is the 25% off everything sale, and when I mean everything, games, little trinkets, all that stuff. So we're going to, okay, first things first. First thing I got were these cute little bookmarks. Just so you know, I'm gonna show you everything I got. I spent $174, and you're thinking, okay, that's a lot. I got 13 books and a bookmark, and I saved $55 because of the sale. That is huge. But these cute little bookmarks, they're freaking adorable. Like, who doesn't want little, like, who doesn't want little mushrooms? But we're gonna give a little bit of background on why we got some of the books too. So if you do know, or if you don't know, I have another page, Tyler's Dessert Company. I bake, and I have my recipes everywhere, literally not in one place. So I got this cute little recipe book so I could physically write it down in here, and it's set up like one of those like old time like grandmother recipe book things. Like, look at this. It's like sectioned off and like little, like the little tabs with different sections and stuff. Like, how could I not buy this? I think this one saved me the absolute most money because this book was $40, and I got $15 off because of the sale. But moving forward, we got a bunch of other books. If you know me, I am 100% a Fujoshi. If you don't know what that means, it's basically someone who's into BL. If you don't know what BL is, it's probably not for you. I'm just kidding. It is boys love. I'm expanding my anime series. This was the series I just read. It was really good. It was really cute and lighthearted, but I wanted to get a little bit more spicy, a little bit more grown adult books, so I got this. This is Sleeping on Paper Boats. As you can see, the artwork's just really pretty. So we have 2 more books I'm going to show you. This is My Dear Agent. I'm really excited because we love a good bad boy. This is a BL. This is 18 plus. The other one was rated teen, older teen. This is, so you see this title, it translates to The Guy You Love to Hate or The Guy You Hate to Love. This is explicit. This is censored. It's by 7 Seas. How you know it's explicit or censored, you look for this sign right here. It's pretty much a telltale sign, or most of the time they're wrapped. Normally they're wrapped like this one. Though you see this plastic wrap, they are wrapped. Plus they have these. This one is Our Sweet One Bedroom Apartment, or One Room Apartment. I'm excited for this. The wrap ones 100% are more explicit. Now when it says explicit, it's not porn. That's really important to say, because you're thinking, oh, you're reading porn books. No, it's equivalent to 50 Shades of Grey. It's smut, but it's not like just straight out there. Oh, My Dear Agent has 2 books. That was the second one. This is the first one. So far there is only 2 books. Now what's important to note that I just said for the explicit content, so those had the parental advisory, warning explicit content, this, that, and other. This is 18 plus, but it does not have those things, which means it is just violent. You'll find things in other animes and mangas like Psycho-Pass that's 18 plus because of the violence, not anything sexual. Next we have another spicy. It's Just a Dream, right? I'm really excited to see that. And because we're trying new things, we picked up a girl's love. This is I Married My Female Friend. This is rated 13 plus. This is a girl's love stamp. You'll see, I want to say, no, if I can find one that has a boy's love stamp, I'll show you. But this is cute, little lighthearted. And then my last BL is this. This is rated older teens. It's called Lynx. I'm really excited for this. The artwork on the front cover is beautiful. It's different than everything else we just saw. it is a bit of a thicker manga. And when I read them, I'll review them in real time. But right now, this is just showing you what I got and what to look forward to. And last but not least, yes, so this is books 1, 2, and 3. And what's really important about this is something I've seen on, I believe it was on Netflix at one point in time. I know for a fact it's on Hulu. It's on Crunchyroll. They are getting a movie May 20th of 2026. I'm really excited about that. And the movie is nothing new. So a lot of times what they do in books versus adaptations that goes for mangas, manhwas, regular books, novels, things like that, they miss so much because they don't have time to cover this. They only get like verified for a certain amount of episodes, so they're trying to squeeze it all in. And so in the 2 seasons, there are 21 books and Assassination Classroom in 24 episodes. So now I know you're thinking, okay, this is equivalent. No, because there's about 3 to 5 chapters in a normal manga. 3 to 5 chapters is normally 1.5 episodes, maybe just 1. So if you're doing the math, that's twice as much material that they didn't cover. And even with the movie, it's not going to be fully covering everything. So we're going to try to read this, catch up, and we're going to try to do this before the movie comes out so we can compare it and review that as well. So the Japanese version comes out the 20th. If it's anything like Chainsaw Man, they'll drop it in installments around the world for the dubs. I don't mind a sub, which is just subtitled. You read in the original language and subtitles. But because I've watched the series in dub, I'm going to want to watch it dubbed. However, I'm really curious because if you don't know, this series aired 10 years ago. The original publication date, I'm not sure if I'm looking a second, but this was the Weekly Shonen Jump. Really popular. Another important thing about mangas is you open it up. If you notice, it's backwards. Let me just grab another book so you can see. Okay, so another thing is that you'll notice the binding is different. This is a normal American style book. The binding is on, what is this, the right hand side? This is on the left. And I don't know if you've ever opened a manga, but if you have, if you open it from cover, you'll start reading, right? And you're wondering, okay, how do I read it if this is the way we would normally read it? So if you open it up, this is not in everything. This is just in certain mangas because not every manga tells you how to read it. But this one does. This is the Weekly Shonen Jump. In the beginning, in the beginning of the end, depending on how you read it, they give you other animes that were in the Weekly Shonen Jump. Not even gonna say anything. If you know, you know. Like, literally booed every episode last season. Like, so excited for, I think it's May 19th, the special episode. Oh, Vigilante's come out the 9th. I'm really excited for that as well. But this is the advertisement for volume 2. But where was that little thing? Oh, here it goes. I passed it. If you open it this way, it goes, you are reading this wrong. And it tells you how to read it. It tells you, it even tells you how the sub-bubbles, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And the little thing, you follow that. I feel like it's really useful because I did pick up the first series I showed you, that I told you I read a couple of weeks ago. And I was being a little slow, even though I've read mangas before. I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to read this. And for the first, 4 pages, I read it backwards. I was like, this don't make sense. But we'll be giving you tips and other things like that.